With the way Season 5 ended, it almost had a storybook type ending to it. Most of the conflicts between our main cast of characters have been resolved, and the finale included moments that are certainly going to make it difficult for the showrunners to top. And because of this, it's led a lot of people to come to the conclusion that Season 5 is going to be the final season and that this would be the perfect place to end the show. But I completely disagree. Is this season going to be difficult to top? Yes, but there are so many other storylines that were left open or unresolved in Season 5 that just can't be left alone. I have a list of possible storylines that I'd like to talk about that could be covered in future seasons and how they could eventually go about them. Starting off with a fairly obvious one, and that is Sensei Kreese's plan now that he's out of prison. I think it's fairly obvious that he's going to have some sort of scheme to reclaim Cobra Kai. I've already made a video on this, so if you want a more in-depth opinion on this from me, I recommend watching this video when we're done here. But Kreese is going to want Cobra Kai back under his ownership, and I think Sensei Kim will be the catalyst in helping with that. And it can even be argued that he's still got some bad blood with Daniel and Johnny for screwing him over with the lawyer's phone numbers, so it definitely expects some payback by Kreese against them. So Kreese alone still has plenty more story to tell and obstacles to overcome. Not to mention that him and Silver still have some unfinished business that I would really like to see how that plays out. Next is what the future holds for the future of Miyagi-Do under the teachings of Daniel, Johnny, and Chozen. We briefly saw what they were able to accomplish together in just a short amount of time training for the Sekai Taikai qualifier. Unfortunately, Chozen's going to be on the men for the time being with his battle from Silver, but I assume that Daniel's going to want to keep Miyagi-Do open for the kids, at least for the duration of Season 6. Next, we of course got the storyline for the biggest tournament in the world, the Sekai Taikai, and this will take things to a whole new stage. This isn't just about the valley anymore. This takes things to the grandest stage on a global level. But some may question if this will even play a factor in the story now that Terry Silvers has been taken down and Cobra Kai has lost all their students. But to be honest, I don't think there's much to worry about, because the creators don't introduce things into the show for no reason. There's always a purpose, even if it's an underlying purpose, that it'll play a factor. Cobra Kai will be back, mark my words. It's the name of the show after all, whether it's taken over by Kreese, Sensei Kim, the two of them teaming up, or if Silver somehow gets out of prison and uses his money to his advantage to reclaim the dojo for himself. But nevertheless, I think the global tournament of the Sekai Taikai will still be an explorable avenue for the show going forward. Next up is more possible cameos and introductions to the show for Karate Kid alumni. There's still a handful of characters that have yet to be introduced, such as Julie Pierce, potentially Snake, Dennis, Colonel Dugan, heck, even Freddy Fernandez hasn't even been in the show yet. It's definitely possible that hardly any of them will come back, but I think now that Chozen is going to be on the men for a little bit with his injury, Julie Pierce might be the perfect person to bring in, as she's the only other person that we know of who's learned Miyagi-Do from Mr. Miyagi. Now Tori, on the other hand, is a character we still have a lot to learn about, specifically her home life. We've seen glimpses in the past of her struggles in her apartment with her sick mother. Heck, we've even heard her voice in the show, but there's still some unresolved storylines involving her. Like, is she going to get the help and support that she needs now that she's left Cobra Kai? What's up with her mother? Is she going to die? I feel like this stuff needs further development since it's briefly been mentioned and only referenced in the past 3 seasons. But now on the subject of families, the future of Johnny and Carmen is definitely something worthy of further development, because these two have just found out about their pregnancy and they have just recently become engaged that we just found out about. And you can even throw in the fact that Robbie and Miguel have finally overcame their beef and they can actually fulfill a happy life as one family. The combination of these 3 things happening in one season just opens up a brand new avenue and trajectory that these characters can go on following a new season. And I would absolutely love to see how all these new plot lines unfold. We're on the home stretch now, and the kids are about to enter into their senior year of high school, which is where they really need to start to think about the trajectory of each of the main kids, at least, to begin to think about their journey after high school is finished and they begin life as adults. Like, who's going to college, who's not, where are they gonna each end up? And like I said with Miguel and Robbie, Sam and Tori have supposedly gotten over their feud as well, so I'd really like to see where we go from there now that they've gotten through the crap of each of the past seasons. Season 5 may have felt like an acceptable end to the series for some, but for me at least, there's still so many different storylines that the show can expand upon. Just because the season ended on a high note doesn't mean it's over. That's actually what the creators want us to think. Heck, Jon Hurwitz himself even posted a classic Kreese quote on his Twitter account saying that war never ends, peace is just the lull between battles, teasing that much more is still to come. But enough about me. I want to hear what you guys think down below in the comments section. Be sure to let me know whether or not you believe that Season 5 should be the end or not, and if not, what unresolved plotlines are you most looking forward to in Season 6, and let me know also if I missed any. You know what to do next. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave this video a like so it can get pushed out to more and more people throughout the community, and make sure you're subscribed to Strike First Media, as there's still plenty more Season 5 videos coming that I want to discuss, and Season 6 theories that I want to run by you that you're not going to want to miss. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.